Today we're talking about number. Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. And that's right, age is just a number. We've all seen that old movie or TV show where it's one or the other, right? So maybe it's a younger guy trying to go after a cougar and he's looking up at her and being like, but I love you. And she's saying, you're too young. And he's saying, but age is just a number. And some of us believe it because we've been in that situation. Some of us say, oh, that's a load of crock. But when it comes to actually getting a CDL license, age is just a number. We've had students who were as young as 18 years old, and the oldest student we've ever had, I think she was like 93 years old. Now the 93-year-old didn't actually get a CDL license. She just kind of wanted to learn how to drive a truck, so we actually helped her out in our private training yard. But the actual oldest student that we've actually helped to get a CDL license was probably in his later 70s, which is a pretty cool experience. When it comes to actually the young guys, let's talk about the young guys and gals who want to get into this industry. Maybe it's their first career that they want to get into. They might be thinking, well, if I'm too young, who's actually going to hire me? So the cool thing is, once you actually get that license, it gives you the ability to actually drive. Now it's the same thing when it comes to older individuals as well who are looking to get into this career. They might be having this feeling of, I'm too old, who's going to hire me? Like I said, there's at least an 80,000 truck driver shortage currently in this country. I believe it's closer to the 100 to 150,000 truck driver shortage range. That being said, there's such a huge need for what you have to offer once you get a CDL license, so it makes it a lot easier to actually get yourself into the career itself. And now, so say you're in your 60s, 50s, 70s, even later 40s, whatever it is, you can actually get into the career without any issue simply because you have your CDL license and you're able to pass a DOT physical. But now you might be thinking, well, what company is going to hire me because I'm so old and they know I'm not going to last too long? The average truck driver only stays a few years inside the trucking company before they move on to the next company itself. And that's normal in the industry. So they understand they're not looking for somebody who's going to be lasting 10 years. They would love it, but they understand it's very unrealistic for the majority of truck drivers to do that. So I wouldn't worry about that. Now for my younger people out there, they're being like, well, how much am I actually going to get paid? I'm just a kid. This is actually a pretty cool thing because the only number that actually matters being a truck driver is not how old you are, but how many years experience you actually do have. Right? So we have a countless of students who actually started super young, talking about 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. And now they're about 3 years into the experience level and they're making 80 to 90, close to $100,000 a year in their young 20s, which is a lot more than a lot of older people are doing simply because they put in the years needed and they were accident free. Because at the end of the day, as long as you can actually operate the vehicle safely, you can get it from point A to point B. It does not matter how old you are behind the wheel. You should get paid based on the efforts that you put in and based on the results that you actually do, right? Versus about, oh, you're too young or you're too old, so you're only going to get paid X or Y. It makes a whole lot more sense in the trucking world. It's a whole lot more equal. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what race you come from, your background, your history. As long as you can actually do the job from point A to point B, you're going to get paid exactly the same as anybody else with your experience level. Now, of course, every company has a different pay scale. The cool thing is it's a completely real and completely, if you do the work, you get paid. If you don't do the work, you don't get paid. It doesn't matter about your history. And that's one thing that we truly love about this industry. It's all inclusive. So if you have a rough history, if you have a great history, if you have poor credit, amazing credit, if you're young, if you're old, if you're male, if you're female, if you're gay, if you're straight, it does not matter. Truck driving is the one career where everybody can get in and you get paid off the efforts that you do. And it does not matter what you look like. It's super, super chill and everybody is treated like equals because once you become a truck driver and you hold that CDL license, you become part of the family. Oh, you know that all of that is BS. Get that right out of your head and give one of our team members a call at 908-525-3609 and then we can definitely help you out to get yourself a CDL license. Thanks and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.